Versus East contest here in Brooklyn as the Nets play one at home. And as we start the weekend here on this Friday night, 2K Sports welcoming you to NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. And, of course, Michael Porter. And we've been keeping an eye on him. This is the time he's going through now with that new adjustment phase with his new team.
Man, that trade is something that has just electrified this entire fan base, the players, the people working for the organization. They think it may be that piece of the puzzle necessary to finally get this team over the hump. And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Harden surveying the D. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Just an absolute ferocious score. When Harden gets a chance to score from the interior, he doesn't think twice about shooting.
So, RJ, last season, the Nets making a pair of in-season trades to add future assets.
Jalen Green, Finney Smith to the Lakers, Dennis Schroeder to the Golden State Warriors. Brooklyn got back a bunch of second-round picks. Smart moves as they continue to build.
Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Okay, I see the explosion. Look, Harden never ceases to amaze me.
That's the Demon. Back to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, Brooklyn's head coach and I got a chance to talk. The two-way star, Kawhi Leonard, was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Leonard, that's for two. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Powell. Here he goes. And he lays it straight in.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Down low. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Now, here's Leonard. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
What strength from Leonard there, not allowing the defense to get the best of him.
Outside, Porter. Pass to Demon. To the inside. Stolen by Zubac. To the paint. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
All the way up. The beard. Well, those were 2 loud points.
Pass to Wolf. Here's Demon. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Here's Demon. Wolf, no good. And here's Harden. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Harden. Lopez inside. No good. That would have tied it. The Nets with the lead. Here's Demon. From deep. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Outside Bogdanovich. In the corner, Harden fires from deep. Rebounded by the Nets. To the middle. Here's Demon.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And so here are the Clippers following the bucket by the Nets. Inside. It's hauled in by Claxton.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw, no good. And this Clippers team, GA, hanging their heads on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, a team of veterans who know how to play. Great coaching. And with Ivica Zubac patrolling the paint, it's been a winning recipe.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the second free throw, good. And in a little over a decade, the Nets, GA, having to rebuild from the ashes of two super team iterations.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around. And with a treasure trove of picks in the coming years, they look to climb that mountain once again.
Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
To the inside. Man can't hit.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Harden draws the double. Pass to Dunn. Kicks it out to Jones. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jones has got 5 points so far.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now Bamba. Driving to the basket. Torrey gets the bucket. And the Nets lead by 1.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Jones. Takes a 3. Bogdanovich, no luck. So it's Brooklyn now. Back to Bamba. The Nets working the ball around now. Man gets the bucket.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
At the top of the key, Lopez. From past the arc. It's good from long range. Lopez has got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Yeah, easy call.
The Nets shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And that one misses.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Tie game in Brooklyn. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
22.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from Brooklyn, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Outside Leonard. Clock at 6. They double-team Beal. And taken away by Johnson. There's the lob to the hoop. And the dunk by Bamba.
You really couldn't ask for a better finisher for that play. Bamba able to go above and beyond there. It makes him a humongous target.
Beal with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Leonard. Kawhi puts it down hard.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
And Bamba pulls it down.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And you think about the importance, RJ, of awareness and basketball IQ. What about players who don't have that, but are immensely talented?
Well, they still have to grow their IQ, and that can take time. Because if you make too many mistakes, it will cap your minutes.
Goes back up. And it's Leonard missing.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul.
15.
Here's Johnson. Scoreless thus far. To the left wing. Right side Jackson. And stolen by Dunn.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal. That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
The Nets making a switch here. Brooklyn trailing. And it's Johnson penetrating. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Pass to Toppin. Back to Beal. There's a screen by Toppin. Beal can't get it to go. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Clowney. Zubac's defending. Beal with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Pass to Leonard. Outside, Beal. Takes it inside. He gets that one. Beal's got the lead up to 2 now for the Clippers. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
And, RJ, you played 7 seasons in a Nets uniform, the most with any of your teams.
Yeah, it was a great way to start my career.
Oh, my goodness, what a play.
And, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Here's Leonard in the paint. Kawhi gets it done.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Pass to Clowney. Toppin with the steal. Leonard with the ball. Williams picks him up. Here's Beal. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
The Clippers leading. Outside Leonard. Pass to Beal. The 3. Still a very tough night shooting for him. That makes him 1 for 8 now. Outside Williams. Here's the 3. That one's not going to go. Leonard full speed ahead. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
That's what this coaching staff has encouraged Leonard to do. They want him in attack mode.
Pass to Traore. A second chance effort. Jackson trying to break free. Traore can't hit. Here's Toppin. Off on the layup. Nets trailed by 3. Down low. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So both teams making some changes here. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And so Harden will bring it up for the Clippers. Pass to Lopez. Good defense by Claxton.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Wolf. Now here's Porter. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Harden. Ooh, Harden taking flight.
Moving downhill, Harden can be so wily, cutting through the D right to a shot.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Wolf. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And Porter comes to help. And Lopez has it in the corner. Pass to Harden. Back to Lopez. Launches it. Rebounded by the Nets.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
It's Powell with the drive. Here's Demon. The putback. Out to Powell. Back to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Harden finishing inside.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Pass to Wolf. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Back to Harden. Lopez outside. Beyond the arc. His fifth miss. Out 2 for 7 from the floor. Pass to Demon. Lopez with the steal. Harden attacking. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Nick Claxton.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
And so he hits both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Clippers lead by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Outside, Beal. Leonard with the ball. Back to Beal. Leonard looking around. 4 on the clock. Shot from the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Harden's got the lead up to 7 now for Los Angeles. Powell in the high post. Here's Demon. To the middle. Here's Wolf. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Back to Harden. Here's Leonard. Porter pulls it in. Nets trailed by 5. To the paint. Here's Wolf. An easy 2 points on the layup. Wolf got 4 this quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Defense should expect this from Harden. He rarely misses a chance to draw a shooting foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Wolf. And the rejection by Zubac. Here's Leonard with the drive. The rebound by the Nets. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Now Powell. 3-pointer. Drills it from outside. Powell's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Outside, Beal. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Yeah, offensively, Beal is a smooth operator.
Here's Demon. Out to Powell. There's a good screen. 6 to shoot. Pass to Wolf. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Leonard running the floor.
And busting it up the floor. Leonard showing a lot of energy on the fast break. If there's one thing he doesn't lack, it's hustle.
And it's Demon missing. Clippers leading by 6. Here's the triple. Leonard, no luck.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Pass to Demon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Zubac.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line, 2 times.
No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also. Claxton, no good. Now, here is Harden. He's got 18. Pass to Zubac. Over Claxton. There's Porter with the 3. Toppin pulls it in. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. 6-point game. Leonard inside. No good with the layup. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
In the corner, Powell with it. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Let's go. Don't be shy.
And the Clippers making a switch here.
Substitutions on the court.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Now Harden. 18 points for him. Bogdanovich wide open. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Johnson attacking. Lays it up off the glass. Johnson's got his first basket. Beal taking his time here. Pass to Harden. Back to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
And even though Lopez has taken his game farther and farther from the basket, he can still punish you inside.
Here's Mann. A three-pointer off the mark.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's Harden. Harden so good at absorbing contact.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Johnson with it. Now Beal defending. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Harden, no good. Nets trailed by 8. Pass to Johnson. Three-pointer. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. Now the Clippers with it. Now Bogdanovich shoots the 3. And with the rebound. Sorey. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Clippers leading by 8. Here's Harden. And the rejection by Jackson. Pass to Sorey. Now Jackson. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Here we go, one-on-one. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
to Toure. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. From the arc. Takes the 3. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Johnson's got 5 points so far. Harden outside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Uncovered. Chalk up 2 there. Bogdanovich has got 5 points in the quarter.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, team. James Harden is very comfortable at the controls of the Clippers offense, and Coach Ty Lue said he sees the game how I see it, from a point guard's point of view, a coach's point of view, how teams are playing us defensively, how we can capitalize and take advantage of it. Back to you, Kevin.
A tremendous IQ. Wow. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Johnson outside. Offline with his 3. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And there's the drive. Here's Beal. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 6 points for him.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Timeout called, the Nets. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the third. And Harden launches it from deep. And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Nets trailed by 8. With the step back. Pass to Wolf. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
A 3 from Leonard. Leonard with the range.
Incredible accuracy from Leonard, daring the defense to cover him outside.
Driving inside. Down low. Leonard with the steal. Pass to Zubac. Back to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. To the inside. 4 on the shot clock. And finished off by Leonard.
We're seeing the offensive side of Kawhi tonight. One of the all-time great two-way players.
In the corner, Powell with it. Here's Demon. It's hauled in by Zubac. Claxton with the steal. Pass to Wolf. Can't cash in from close range. Los Angeles leading by 11. And here's Leonard. And here's Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Latrey. The shot, no good.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got the lead up to 11 now for the Clippers.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Igor Demin. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Nets call time. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to listen in on what the Nets coach was going over with his team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. That one, no good. Nets trailed by 11. Here's Wolf. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is. And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Beal gets a wide open look. That doesn't go either for Beal. Lets it go from deep. The Clippers grab the miss.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Claxton. Here's Demin. Lopez with the block.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
Offensive rebound. Nets trailed by 9. Inside. It's deflected. Beal with the steal. Fires the 3. Good on the triple.
3.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Clippers?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too. Jump ball.
Powell feeling it out a bit to the middle. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 15 rebounds.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. From about 19 feet. Basket good. Leonard's got 11 points here in just the second half.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Porter with the steal. Here's Demin. Williams. And the layup is off. Leonard. Oh, look at that play right there.
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow.
And there's only ever going to be one result when Kawhi's driving to the bucket, and it's going to be loud, and it's going to be big. Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And the Clippers making a switch here. Los Angeles leading by 13. Beal outside. Here's Harden. Big-time jam from James Harden.
It's crazy. We've gotten used to this effortless dominance from James Harden. He scores in a multitude of ways.
Here's Demon. Layup no good. Harden outside. Now Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Clock at 6. Missed on the 3.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from that.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Clippers.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Leonard.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Rebounded by Zubac. And so it's Harden bringing it up for L.A. Here's Leonard. Launches it. Drained from outside.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win, and the fact